Welcome to the newest exciting way to shop here at Hochanda, Craft Price Drop. Tune in for your favourite craft brands at absolutely incredible low prices. Make sure to get in early before the quantity reaches zero and the price locks. You've got to be in it to win it. Everybody pays the lowest price.
Hello, a very good morning. Yes, our fantastic event is still continuing right the way through till tomorrow at 6. We've got another one-day special tonight with a sewing theme. This hour, though, is dedicated to cotton cocktails, and I haven't seen Hazel for a long time. It's been
since
6
June.
months? June. Oh, no. So
about 3 months.
3 months.
Yeah.
It's good to have you back.
It's good to be here.
Now, if you've not met Hazel before, Cotton Cocktails, tell us about your business or what you do.
Well, I started off 7 years ago. Basically, my other job finished, so then I went into my hobby and I wanted to teach it, so I set up classes and the classes grew, and then I got into the fabrics because there weren't many shops around selling the fabrics, right. So that started to take over the house. So then we moved to a business premises, and I've got a sewing room and the shop in the one unit.
Oh, great. Okay.
Yeah.
And you come to us, what, every couple of months? And
yeah.
That's good. Now, what we've got for you to start off with, this is going to certainly, I'm sure, inspire you, because Liberty Fabrics, Liberty of London, I mean, the fabrics that they produce are world-renowned for their quality. And we've got the choice of either the brights or the lights. So the brights, this has been proving really popular already before the show even came to air. So you can see the wonderful prints from Liberty. Are they a firm favourite of yours, Liberty Fabrics?
Yeah. I've got quite a range of them, and they do very well, yeah.
And what is it everyone likes about it? Is it the patterns?
I think it's the patterns, but also the quality. And this isn't the Tana lawn, which most people will be familiar with before these came out. These are quilting cotton, so they're aimed at quilters, right, and quilt making, and they're a really nice weight to combine with other fabrics as well, so they work really well. The
pattern and the fabric comes together. There, of course, you can see the actual finished quilt, what it will look like, and it's 38 by 53 inches when it's made up, and it's the 9 and hearts, and you can see it behind us actually on the wall. Really lovely, and that's the brights that's
the
used.
Brights on the wall there, yeah. And then I've got a sample of the lighter one here. We could hold these side by side, yeah, sure, you and I, and then you can see the difference between them, just a small sample of them. And that's the brights.
That's the brights. Similar but different.
Yeah. Yeah. So
they're like some more kind of pastel, aren't they?
They are a little bit more pastel.
So it's got the same pattern.
Same design, just as easy to make up. And we have pre-cut the hearts, and these already come with fusible web on the back of them, so they can be ironed onto the background fabric.
Oh, right, so that's all done for you?
All done for you.
And what about the strips? They obviously...
The strips are ready to go, because I'll show you in a little while, but that's how we're going to make the blocks, with strips sewn together, and then we cut those into sections, right, to make the block pattern.
So what do you need to buy in extra to this?
Extra to this, you will need the backing and the wadding and the binding of some sort.
Right, okay. And you'll find that on our website. Lots of people that come here supply that, so you'll find that no trouble at all. But the most important thing, obviously, is to get your Liberty Fabrics, and great price on this. Freedom price as well, £58.49. Remember, everything in our sewing shows has a Freedom discount, so if you're not a Freedom member, well worth joining. 888 £6.97 for Freedom membership gets you that discount, and you don't worry about the P&P. It's all taken care of course. So that's our first item. Choose between brights or lights. Then I love this cushion. Everyone that's seen this today, everybody's gone, wow, I like the look of that.
Yeah.
Really different. Again, the only thing you need to supply with this is the cushion pad. You're getting everything else that you need for this.
Absolutely everything, yes. Down to the zip. Right. We've got the backing in there. All the cut pieces, again, with the fusible web already on it. So again, we're going to just fuse that onto the background. So you've got 36 shapes neatly cut out there for you. No
great
cutting.
Shapes as well. And look at the overall pattern of the cushion. It's gorgeous. Really, really is.
It's a lovely batik fabric which has got a lovely shading to it, so you get lots of different colours within the one fabric.
Great. So it's an 18-inch cushion cover this will make. All you need is the pad to go in it, and you'll find those on the website as well if you need one. £22.49 the price, and it's already, as Hazel said, got the adhesive on the back, so that's already done for you. Very popular this, a lot of you liking this one. Maybe go for a couple of them if you want, maybe one either end of the sofa or something like that. 834601 at £24.99, but the discount on that is £2.50 because you're a Freedom member. That'll take it down to £22.49. Now, if you've got your own fabric, but you're looking for some patterns to inspire you, we've got these two patterns together, and you've got the zigzag quilt pattern, and you've also got the modern strippy quilt as well. So you can see roughly just by looking at the front, the designs that you're going to be working with. And we've got some here, haven't we, that we've made up.
So this is the strippy quilt, just an example of it. It's quite a large one, really. And
oh yeah, it is. Wow.
You can see it's very simple shapes.
Good for a beginner, maybe?
Very good for a beginner. And it's ideal for fat quarters. Lots of people buy fat quarters when they see them, they love them, and then think, what am I going to do with them? Well, this is a great way to use them. And it's designed so that you almost use every scrap of the fat quarters.
Great, okay, so that's a strippy.
Yeah.
And the other one is the zigzag, which we have just here, which I'll open up for you. I seem to recognise this fabric, some of it. There we go, look. So this is the strippy.
So you get this lovely zigzag design going corner to corner. Obviously it would look very different in different fabrics, but this is an example of autumn colours.
With some wildlife going on there as well, but yeah, you can make it out of whatever fabric you choose.
You can.
So zigzag and strippy together, both of those patterns, £8.99. Really good price, of course, for two patterns like that, and you choose the fabric that you want to use. And again, if you're looking for fabric or for fat quarters like Hazel was talking about, you'll find those on the website too. We've also got our rainbow charm squares for you. Now, there are actually 40, how many?
42.
42 cut-out square charms that you can see just here. And that is £17.99, and it comes with this pattern as well.
It comes with the pattern. So the quilt is on the wall, you can see that hung up. And those are all the squares that you're going to get in that quilt there.
Fantastic. And the tumbling charms quilt pattern is included with it as well. So, and again, anything you'd need there will be wadding and backing, yeah?
Yeah, and the background fabric, I've chosen a pale grey background fabric to go with the bright colours, but you could use another colour, white or cream, whatever you fancy, really.
Excellent. £16.19 is your Freedom price, delivered again for that price, £169,698. Now then we move on to the three patterns. Now, my favourite has to be the one in the middle, I must admit, the shadow charm quilt. I love that. And we did that together last time.
We did that last time, yes.
And we've got also the cornerstone charm quilt, the shadow charm quilt and the tumbling charm quilt patterns all together for just £16.19, and that's a delivered price, no P&P on that if you're a Freedom member. 147375, and we've got another quilt here to show, haven't we?
Yeah, this is the shadow charms one that we did last time.
Like it a lot. There we go.
There we go.
It kind of plays with your eyes as well.
It does really, yeah. So those are Liberty fabrics in that, but obviously you can make them in any charm pack that you've got.
Excellent. Okay, so the pattern for that is there, and also this one is which one?
This is the Cornerstones charm, which I made up, and it's in an I Spy fabric pack that I make up sometimes. So these are fun little fabrics with little designs on aimed at children.
Excellent. Well, of course, that pattern can be used for any fabric.
For any fabrics, yeah.
£16.19, then really good price for three of the patterns, and you can make all three, of course, over and over again. Busy for this, actually. So you're going to get the Cornerstone charm quilt, you're going to get the Shadow charm quilt pattern, and the Tumbling charm quilt pattern as well. £16.19. OK, now we've also got, of course, our prize draw going on. Now, we think, well, tomorrow is going to be the announcement of the winner. We think it's going to be done in final call, probably, tomorrow afternoon, about 5 o'clock, because this event runs until 6 p.m. tomorrow night. By buying anything in the event, provided it's a sewing show, will get you entry into the prize draw, where you could be receiving tomorrow the phone call to say that you've just won £763 worth of fantastic sewing goodies from lots of our regular suppliers here at Hochanda. Marathon threads, builder block from Gemini's in there. We've got, of course, Dawn Bibby fabric in there. We've got Rowan Dean. We've got Craft Yourself Silly Mill Shop online. Threaders, there's loads in there. So worth £763. That could be your gift from us tomorrow if you buy something from this show or any of the sewing shows that we've got here at Hochanda. And of course the event goes until 6 o'clock tomorrow night. Right, Hazel, what are we doing first? Going to do the Liberty fabric.
We're going to do the Liberty fabric. So when you open your pack, you'll find lots of strips like these in your pack, and we're going to make the blocks up with them. So here's an example of the finished block. Oops. There we are. Don't know if you can see that. So that's the finished block, and you can see it's made up of little squares, but we don't have to cut the fabric into little squares to start with.
Oh, right.
We can start with the strips.
Okay.
So I'm just going to sew these together in a group of 3. So this is the bottom row, of the top row if we hold it up like this. So these 3 fabrics I'm sewing together first, the ones on the top there.
Yep.
So I'll just put one on top of the other, and I'm going to put them through the machine with a 1/4 inch seam. And I'm just using a light coloured thread, and I've got a 1/4 inch foot on my machine, which makes it a lot easier to measure the seam.
Quite a few of the feet are 1/4 inch, aren't they?
They are, and it just makes it quicker and easier to measure the seam as we go along. So I'll just whiz these through. I'm not pinning these, but if you're not very confident, you can pin the edges together and see how you go through there. I always tell my ladies not to sew too fast, even though the machine's so much faster. So, you know, if you've got a car that will go 200 miles an hour, it's not exactly safe to do that on a busy motorway. So
True.
we don't necessarily need to go full speed. So that's one of them sewn together, as you can see there. And then we usually press this, I'm not going to just now, but we usually press this so that the seam goes behind the darker fabric. So you always say press to the dark side, so that the seam is hidden behind that darker fabric.
Right.
And then I'm going to sew the next strip on as well. There we go. Really great back in the classroom when all the machines are going at once and everybody's really busy.
I can imagine.
And
you don't have to cut those into little squares as well.
Well, that's it. That's the great thing, that there are lots of shortcuts that you can use in quilting that perhaps beginners don't realise at first. Just designed to make things quicker and easier. And that's what I love to do, quick and easy. If you've got beautiful fabrics like these, you don't need to use complicated techniques to get a lovely quilt at the end.
And you really can tell Liberty, you know, just the touch of them, the look of them, the quality of the printing, the colours. It really does stand out as being something very superior, doesn't it?
It does, it really does. So I would press these with the seams going out towards the dark side, as I said, and then I would get my ruler, sorry,
That's right.
and I would put it on a cutting mat, which I haven't got today, but I'll just show you. So then I would measure 3 inches from the end and cut with my rotary cutter along there, and I would end up with a section, oops, can't get hold of it, like that.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we then do that with the other strips in the set, and we have one in the middle which has got the blue square and 2 cream ones either side, and then the other 2 fabrics like so, and we've got the block that makes up part of the quilt.
It's pretty simple, quick and very, very simple and easy to do. And remember, you're not just getting the strips, you're also getting the fantastic hearts as well. So if I just hold this up for you so you can see again, that's what you'll be creating, but there's already the adhesive on the back of the heart.
There is, yes. So this is one of the hearts. I'm going to show you how to remove the backing paper from. So when you turn these over, they have got what looks like greaseproof paper on the back of them. So to get that off, the easiest way to do that is to place it on a flat surface and scratch with a pin. Quite hard, you can press quite hard, and that tears the paper and you can peel it off.
Right.
If
That reveals the adhesive.
Yeah, the adhesive. If you try to peel it off the edge, you're likely to fray the fabric.
Right.
So it's really good to peel it off from the middle. And then you would simply put that in the middle of a blank square and you would press it with an iron for about 5 seconds, and that would adhere it to the background fabric.
And then on these, you've gone round it and stitched it.
That's
do you have
right.
to do that, or?
Yeah, well, you don't have to do it the same way as I've done. I've done what's called a blanket stitch or buttonhole stitch around mine.
So you've made a feature of the actual stitch itself, yeah.
But you don't have to do that. You can go around with a straight stitch or a zigzag stitch.
Right.
Something like that would work just as well.
I don't know if you can get in to see this. The blanket stitch. There we go.
It might be a bit hard to see.
There it is, look. Nice, isn't it? Really attractive feature. Gives it more of a kind of like a rural look, possibly. So make a feature of it, make it stand out, or like Hazel said, you can use other stitches if you wish to. This is the lights, okay? This is the lights option. The other one that we've got for you is the brights. So these are slightly bolder colours, and that brights is in the lead at the moment. That's the most popular one of the two options, but it's up to you. It is on Freedom Flexi as well, which is great news. Now, normally, of course, it's £60 for Flexi. It's just under £60, but we can still give you the Flexi. £29.25 if you're a Freedom member. Otherwise, it's £58.49 in one payment. If you'd rather pay in full, that's entirely up to you. But in 2 payments, you can spread the cost of this over to... It's always nice with a slightly more expensive purchase or a more considered purchase to be able to have that option of splitting the cost. Because normally, if you go and buy fabric from a shop, you have to pay in full there and then. So with us, you can spread it over 2 payments if you want to. Okay, so...
Okay. So I'm just going to show you how I would perhaps straight stitch around it rather than do the blanket stitch, because for beginners it might be easier for them to try this first. So I've got cream thread on here, hopefully it will show up.
Did the blanket stitch, did you do that by hand?
No, I did that on the machine. So I've got a machine that will do that, but not all machines will.
No.
So I thought this is a good option if you haven't got that. So I'll just show you about cornering and so on. So what I usually do is start on a fairly straight part of the shape rather than trying to go around a curve first. So I'm going to start down here where it is fairly straight. And for my 1/4 inch foot, I want to sew quite near to the edge. So I'm using the inside edge of my foot to line up with the edge of the heart. So I hopefully get a reasonably straight, edge round it. And just set it to a normal straight stitch. And I'm going to try and follow the curve around the edge. And then when I get to the point, I have to try and stop right on the point. Where's it going? Go back again. Put the needle down and then turn. So I can turn like this and then go round from there.
Lovely.
And again, it's a matter of going fairly slowly so that you can get round that curve and follow it through.
And when you're not here, you spend a lot of time tutoring and having classes and...
Yes, and they're great fun because they're very much a social event. Everybody gets to know each other because they come every week and they all share ideas. I usually suggest a class project for the term, but not everybody wants to do that. So they do their own thing.
Okay.
And so we have lots and lots of things being made at once. And everybody brings their items in to show, and we share ideas. I've overshot there a bit. I'm going to go back a stitch.
So everybody inspires each other, really?
That's right. And that's what makes it fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You come up with ideas that you wouldn't have thought of or other people do. And
yeah. And that's what makes it really good fun. And like I say, it's very sociable as well, so we all have a good laugh. Put the world to rights.
Absolutely. Now, I'm not actually a quilter, but looking at this, it doesn't seem as if this is a particularly tricky one to do. None of the kits seem that complicated.
No, I like to keep things simple, make them easier for beginners. Some people want to do more complicated work, I understand that, but a lot of people... a new baby arrives, as in my family recently, and you want something to make for them very quickly and easily, and these sort of projects are ideal for that. So I've
probably the trickiest thing to do would be do what you've just done, just do the stitching around the heart.
Yes, it is.
It's about as complicated
but it doesn't take too long to do.
No.
It takes a little bit longer if you do it with a blanket stitch, and mine is not perfect because I've just overshot in the join of the heart.
There we go, look.
But it shows you that you can just go around it with a straight stitch and finish it off that way.
And you can, of course, use red thread if you want to make it kind of virtually disappear, or make a feature of the thread in the stitch and do it in white.
Yeah.
So there we go. Remember, the choices are, your Liberty fabrics are either in lights, which is this colourway. So you've got that lovely pastel blue. This one's got a little bit of all of the colours going on in it. Light blue, light grey, yellow and pink, like almost like a salmon pink in that one. Then you've got that one that's just a salmon pink on its own. Beautiful reds, and then the multicolour there, which is slightly bolder. But this is the light option. So you're getting that lovely cream cotton as well. All cut for you in strips to the right size. All you need to do is do what obviously Hazel showed you, sewing them together and then cutting them. In the lead is the Brights. The Brights is in the lead at the moment. So it's the same patterns, but just different colourways. And Liberty fabric is just gorgeous. It really is. High quality. The printing's beautiful. The colours are beautiful. They are quite distinctive Liberty fabrics, aren't they? When you see them, you think, oh yeah, I get that. I see why they are Liberty.
Yeah.
There we go. Look, Liberty of London. So that is your Brights, which is the one that's in the lead. And if I show you the Brights that have been sewn together, oh, there we are. 866435. You choose which one you'd like to go for. It is on Freedom Flexi today, and this also will qualify you to go into the draw for that bundle worth £763. Anything you buy in the show will put you in the draw. But today, if you want the Liberty option, either Brights or Lights, £29.25 today and £29.25 in 4 weeks' time. 866435. Now, we're also very busy for our cushion. As soon as this came up on the screen, the lines lit up. You like the look of this and like the idea of doing this. It is beautiful. Do you think of waves when you see it? Do you think of feathers possibly when you see it? All those things and more. Beautiful shape. And these are all pre-cut. And Hazel has very kindly put, of course, the adhesive on the back as well. She showed you just a second ago how to remove the paper backing to obviously reveal the adhesive. 5 seconds with an iron, that seals it and puts it onto the fabric. And then, of course, you can go around the outside edge and stitch it to firmly fix it down. And what she's done on this particular one is, I don't know how close you can get, but the actual blanket stitch again that she's used on this is thinner and smaller than the previous one, but in a contrasting fabric. She's done it in like a purple thread. So that stands out, makes a feature of it. But again, you can do a straight stitch, whatever stitch you fancy, zigzag or anything. And then a bit of free motion embroidery, of course, over the top here. Now, this is coming with the wadding. It's also coming with your calico. It's also coming, of course, with all the bits and pieces you need, and the template as well, to get the perfect circle. And all of these are individually cut out for you, OK? £22.49 is the Freedom price. If you are going for that with the Liberty fabric that we just showed you, you can pop that into your flexi order. Or if you're having an order that's over £60, you can obviously make your own flexi order. The only thing you'll need is the cushion pad. That's the only thing that doesn't come with this. Everything else is supplied. £24.99 if you're a non-Freedom member, or £22.49 if you are in the Freedom Club, and there's no P&P either. 834601. Then we have the patterns, remember. The patterns actually show you the quilt on the front, so you get an idea of exactly what your quilt is going to look like. These are proving very, very popular. They're only £9.99 for the two, and your zigzag quilt is 43 by 56 inches, and then you've got your modern strippy quilt as well. That's again 52 inches by 72 inches, so slightly longer for that one. Both suitable for beginners. £8.99, so just basically £4.50 a pattern, which is great value. 745106. This one is your... Oh, hang on, that's not the right one. That's the other one. Hang on a sec. Get you the right one. This one is your zigzag. There's your zigzag quilt. Isn't that lovely? Imagine that in different colourways. Black and white would be very dramatic. Maybe you've been inspired by the patterns that are, or the coloured fabrics that are in the Weekend Wow. Maybe you love your teals and your pinks, that sort of thing. That would look fantastic. So that one is your zigzag. And then the other one is this one here, isn't it? Oh, it's down there. Ooh, there it is. So that's the modern strippy, which is that one just there. There we go. Lovely, isn't it? That's your modern strippy. So both of those patterns for £8.99, 745106, your item number there. And then while we're here, we'll show you the other items as well that we have, including our charm pack, which is this one just here. This is the rainbow one. So you've got lovely colours, yellow, orange, purple, red, terracotta, blues as well. 42 of these squares, all pre-cut, and you've also got the tumbling charm quilt pattern as well, which is that one there that's on the wall. So that's what you could be making.
Yes.
Beautiful. Would that take very long to do?
No, it doesn't, because it's a very, very simple design. It's very deceptive. You only really sew 2 strips on 2 sides of the square. Right. That's your sort of block, and then you arrange them in rows.
So again, another good one to start with if you are... actually, have we got the... Rainbow charm. Oh yeah, is that right? Is that price right? £16.19.
Yeah.
For all those squares
Yeah.
and the pattern. I thought it was
Yeah.
just the pattern for a minute, but you get all of those 42
Yeah.
squares as well. Really good price.
Yeah.
169698, your item number if you would like that. And then the 3 pattern pack, which has got my favourite in it, the Shadow Charm Quilt. I do love that because it does kind of play tricks with your eyes when you look at it. It makes it very three-dimensional, which is lovely. So there's your Cornerstone Charm Quilt, there's your Shadow Charm Quilt, and there is your Tumbling Charm Quilt. All 3 patterns, £16.19. Every item in the show has got a Freedom discount, of course, and that means it's delivered without postage as well if you're a Freedom member. 147375. Then we have the accessories on the end, Hazel. Talk me around these if you could.
OK, this is for putting zips in the back of your cushions, which I'm going to demonstrate a little bit later on.
OK.
So in here, we've got a glue pen, and that's what I use instead of pins to hold the glue in place, because it keeps it firmer while you're sewing,
right,
and gives you a much neater finish. So that's what we're going to use for that.
So you've got the fabric glue pen. You've also got the glue refills there as well.
Yeah.
They're included as well, and 2 lovely long zips.
Yeah, and my instructions have 2 different methods of putting a zip flap to hide your zip, so it looks really neat on the back of your cushion. Great,
OK, and I'll show you the cushion actually that's over there and show you the technique on the back in just a second. If you want that with full instructions how to put the zip in, it is £12.59, and again that's the delivered Freedom price, 808920. OK, now the website's got lots on there. It doesn't have to be an item from this show that you buy, provided it's on the website attached to this show. It qualifies you for entry into that draw. We've got Daylight, the Daylight Company lamps are in stock as well. We've got Freedom discount on that. They are really coming into their own this time of the year with the earlier darker nights coming along. We've got lots of them there to show you. So if you want to carry on when it's dark outside, you want a good light to work by, can't recommend the Daylight Company enough. They are brilliant lamps, they really are. So all there on the website, hochanda.com. Right, so let me just show you. This is what Hazel was talking about, wasn't it?
It is, yeah. So this one is a contrast flap. So it's got a different fabric, obviously, than the back fabric of the cushion. So it just gives a decorative effect, but actually underneath it, it's hiding the zip.
Yeah.
So it's a really neat way of putting a zip in the back of the cushion. And it's something that a lot of people are nervous of. But there's no need to be. It's a lot easier than it really looks. You're
going to show us?
I will,
okay,
yes, I will.
So this is the cushion kit, which we're moving on to now.
Yeah.
It's lovely that you've been able to cut all the pieces out for us, because there's a lot there, and also they all have the adhesive on the back ready to go as well, so you don't have to go to that expense either. It's all included for £24.99, or Freedom members £22.49. Right.
Yeah, my husband's been madly cutting these out with a die cutter all week and putting them in little packets for you. So we've got the 2 packs are the ones that's got most in is the pieces for the outside of the feather wreath, and the ones in the smaller packet are for the inside of the feather wreath. So those are included in your pack, and then we've also, in case you want to make another cushion at another time, we've got the actual cardboard template. So if you don't have the pre-cut shapes in the future, you can have a template. You would need to draw around that onto your adhesive and cut the shapes out once they're adhered to the fabric, and then you can make your own set of shapes.
Great, okay.
Obviously you've got on the front of your pattern, you've got the picture of the quilt, the quilted front, so you can see the design, and that's what you need to have handy when you're trying to arrange your shapes on your background fabric.
Right.
So you can use that as a guide. So I'll open up the pack that's got the outer shapes in.
It's lovely fabric as well, isn't it?
It is. It's really pretty.
It's almost like peacock colours.
Yes, they're lovely bright colours. So in your pack you will get a circle of what's called freezer paper. It's pre-cut into a 9-inch circle. On one side of the freezer paper is a shiny surface. So you line that up in the centre of your fabric that you're going to use for your cushion, and you iron it on. This is only temporary. We're going to peel it off afterwards, but this is to help you place the shapes in the circle.
Like a template?
Yes. So what you'll need to do is to take the paper off the back of your shapes. I'm not going to do that just now, I'll just put them in place. And then you can put these on your circle. So to start off with, the best way to think of it is to put them as the numbers on a clock.
Right.
Face. So one at the bottom, if I can reach, one at the top.
Yep.
Yeah. And this, I'll just put the detail in here. Where this part of the feather is, which is really what I call the straightest part of the feather, that is what goes against the edge of the paper.
Right.
So that you get them all sort of facing the same direction.
Okay.
And you want to make sure that you've got them nice and straight and even. So we'll put one at 3 o'clock and one at 9 o'clock, and then the ones in between, so 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and so on all the way around.
Got you. Yep.
And then you should be able to fit one in between each of these, and it's quite a close fit, but they should just about go if you fidget them around a little bit. So it might take a little bit of time, but it's worth playing until you're satisfied. So they go quite closely together. You don't want them on the freezer paper, just make sure that you're not sticking them on the freezer paper. But that is basically the idea of how you put them together on there.
Excellent.
So I would have taken the backing paper off at this stage, and we just mentioned the glue pen which we're going to use for the zips. Well, this is really handy for putting a spot of glue on the back of there and sticking these in place once you're satisfied with your arrangement.
And that's before you obviously go over with the iron, and
That's
that
right,
sets it.
just to keep them in place so that if you have to lift this up and take it to your ironing table, they won't all fall off on the way. So it's a really handy tool for that, to stick things down.
So is it a permanent glue, or is it a reposition?
No, it's you can peel it off and put a little bit more on it. It's washable, so once you wash your quilt or project the first time, it will all disappear.
Right.
And the handy thing about it is actually blue glue, but then that goes clear when it dries.
Right.
So you can see where you've put it.
Brilliant, clever little tool.
Yeah.
Well, that's included with the refills as well, and the 2 zips as well for £12.59. And those zips aren't just for cushions, you can use them in anything, obviously.
You can, it's just that they're longer zips,
Yeah.
so they're suitable for cushions. But if you've got any other project bags, for example, they're very useful for that
Good.
as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
and that's what you get actually, that's the kit. So you get the glue pen itself with the refills, full instructions as to how to do the zip, and we will show you how to do that in a second, but you get 2 big zips for cushions as well, or for bags. £12.59. It's your delivered price.
Once you've finished placing your outside shapes on your cushion, you can peel off this freezer paper. It just pulls away really quite easily. Whoops, those shapes are going to go flying now.
But with the glue pen they wouldn't.
But there was a glue pen they wouldn't have done. And then once you've done that, you can put the shapes on the inside. So there are full instructions for that in the pattern.
Okay.
So that's all detailed in here.
Apologies for the queues on our phones at the moment. If you could use the website, they're 2-minute queues on the phones. If you could use the website, that would be great. That would help us a lot, hochanda.com. Otherwise, we'll get to you in a couple of minutes if you are on the phone.
Okay. And then once you've placed all your feather shapes and you want to start the stitching, I've gone round first of all and stitched all around each shape with a blanket stitch, as Dave mentioned. But then you'll need to layer up your top layer with wadding and backing to do some quilting. So on here there are instructions for how I did the quilting, and inside there's a more detailed photo so you can see that closer up.
Excellent.
So we've got more detail in there.
So really the only thing that you need is the cushion pads. You
Yes.
you get the zipper, you get everything else.
You get absolutely everything, the back, the wadding, everything you need to make the cushion.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
So that's £24.99, but remember, with the discount you get for Freedom membership, which hopefully you are a Freedom member, you pay just £22.49, and that's the delivered price, remember. And you could be having this on your sofa, maybe you want to put it on your bed, perhaps. Do you want a couple of them? If you go for a couple, you'll double your saving, obviously, as well. Nearly a third of the stock has gone on this, so your husband's efforts were not in vain.
Good, he'll be pleased about that.
Okay, that's 834601, your item number, and there's the kit. Okay, I'm going to remind you of what else is in the show, but that is, of course, everything minus the pad. If you want an 18 centimetre cushion, have a little look on our website. We do have kind of cushion blanks for you, pads that you can find, no problem. We're also busy, of course, for our patterns. If you've got your own fabric or you've got an idea as to what sort of coloured fabric you want to use on this, the patterns are all you get, but that's all you need, of course, if you've got your own fabric. £8.99, and that's to make the zigzag quilt, and it's also to make the modern strippy quilt as well. And then the 3 pattern pack we've got for you. This is giving you the cornerstone charm quilt. It's giving you the shadow charm quilt, which has got that almost like a 3-dimensional look to it. And then you've got the tumbling charms quilt pattern as well. The whole thing, just £16.19 for those 3 patterns, and you can make as many of those as you like. 147375. Also proving popular now, the Liberty fabrics. These are a real treat. It is like the creme de la creme of fabrics to work with. If you've worked with Liberty fabrics before in the past, I'm sure you're absolutely over the moon with the quality of them. The quality of the colours, the quality of the printing, and the quality of the cotton is superb. It really, really is. So there we've got our lights. So that is the lights option, which is more of a pastel shade with those wonderful floral patterns that you can see there. Also the heart, that's got the adhesive on the back as well. So you just remove the tissue paper on the back, and then with a hot iron, 5 seconds later, you've actually then secured it onto the fabric. And what Hazel did was she did a lovely blanket stitch. Her machine can do a blanket stitch. Maybe yours can, maybe yours can't, I don't know. But she did a blanket stitch around the edge of the heart, which just finishes it off it's a lovely finished look, actually. And it gives it quite a rural sort of appearance to it. So that is your Liberty Light fabric, and then this one is the Liberty Brights, so slightly bolder. This is still the most popular at the moment. Lots of you loving this one. And we showed you, or Hazel did, how to stop the need for cutting into individual squares. Basically, you sew 3 of the strips together and then just cut them twice to get the 3 panels, and that's how you get that effect. So very simple, very quick and very easy to do. All of the hearts have been pre-cut for you as well. There's the adhesive on the back, look, with the paper. So you just, you don't peel it, you just, with a needle, score it at the back. That gets the paper backing off, and then you just basically iron it onto your fabric. So those are the lights, they're the brights. They are on 2 flexes as well. This is £29.25 today, first payment, and then £29.25 in 4 weeks' time. You'll have to obviously supply your own wadding, backing, and also binding, but all of the Liberty fabrics are what's coming. £58.49. OK, now what about, we mentioned the daylight lamps a few minutes ago. Take a little look at this, because this will show you how effective the daylight lamps are and how they can really help you on dark mornings and dark evenings. So that little clip there showed you some of the benefits of the daylight lamps. If you are a threader or something like that, or you're dealing with fabric or colours, yeah, it's so easy with like an artificial light to get the colours wrong, whereas when you've got the true daylight, I mean, if I just turn this one on, this is the one that we've got in stock at the moment. This is cool. Let me just tap the end, and it then goes up in different levels of brightness. Now, during the summer, you probably weren't thinking about investing in lights, but now it's getting into the autumn and we're getting darker evenings, afternoons fairly soon. This is going to be a godsend to have. And look, 4 different levels of brightness. You just tap the end and then that turns it off again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then off. It's great. Now you've actually got 28 bright LED lights in there, but you can't see the bulbs. It's actually a continuous column of light, but it's totally angleable. This is what I like about it, and it looks great in the corner of maybe of your room. You can angle it over you directly. If you're working maybe on your lap, doing a cross-stitch kit or something like that, you can have the light quite low. It's brilliant, it really is, and it looks good too, very sleek and very stylish. And it's only £35.99, and if I just hold it up there like that, you can actually have it as like an uplighter in the corner of a room if you wanted to, if you want to pick out maybe a tall plant that you may have got or something like that. So really cool, really funky, really effective. But, you know, if you struggle with light, and maybe you don't want to have the main light in the room on, people like maybe mood lighting at home, then this can be your directional light for what you're working on. Great if you're doing things like your cushioning, your patchworking, colouring, whatever. There's the daylight simulation. Great for colour matching, great for clarity, and great for contrast, of course, as well. So this is only, you know, but when you bear in mind the quality of this, it's $35.99, floor standing as well, plug it into the wall, nice long cable on it as well, nice big base on it too, so it's not going to be top heavy at all. But it's a good bit of furniture to have in the home, and you know, when you don't want to use it, you haven't got something really awkward in the way, it just tucks away nicely and neatly. And just in the corner of the room, it's a very unobtrusive, slim daylight lamp. Virtually disappears. Okay, great. Busy for that. $35.99, $297.49. Right, back with Hazel.
So we're going to do the zip now.
The zip, okay. The bit that most people are frightened of.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't be.
Yeah, no, you shouldn't be frightened of it. Right, so I've got my fabric for the back. I've actually cut it into 2 halves. So I'm going to put the zip down the middle.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my glue pen to attach the fabric to the zip before sewing it. So I put the glue on the zip tape. So we've got the glue pen, and I'm going to run it along the glue tape, like the zip tape, like this.
Like you say, it goes on blue.
It does go on blue, so you can see how much you've put on. I keep rotating it, because if you just push it from one end, you tend to get some blobs, but
right.
Just keep rotating it a little bit. And then I can turn over the fabric. I've folded the edge in on this, so it's going to be a neat edge. And then I'm just going to push the fabric onto the glue. And I'm trying to get the fabric right up against the zip teeth so that it sticks nice and neatly in a straight line.
By the way, the cushion cover that we've got, 40% of the cushion has gone. Lots of you are loving it, and a few of you are going for more than one as well. So if you want to make a couple or 3 to go on a sofa or something, that's on the screen now. That's $22.49 freedom price.
Excellent. So once I've got this glued on, I'll be able to stitch it. I've put my zipper foot on my machine.
Yep.
I think every machine really comes with a zipper foot, and that enables you to stitch really close to the zip. So I'll pop that under here. So the needle is going to stitch right next to the zip tape on this. So I put the foot down, keep hold of that thread. Oh, there we are.
And it's a straight stitch, you say?
It's a straight stitch, so it's going to just stitch down one side of the zip on the fabric. So you want the zip there, and really you're pushing the fabric against the zip, and the machine will just catch it very close to the zip as it goes along. Try and speed up a bit.
It's not tricky at all, is it?
No, and the zip foot is designed to push against the zip teeth, so it keeps it in a straight line without you having to think about it,
right,
really.
That's good. Yeah.
You just have to guide it in the right direction and it'll get there.
And this is the backing fabric that you get with the cushion kit?
It is. So it's just a plain fabric, but good quality, so it feels really nice.
Still got queues on the phones. They're back, I'm afraid. Please use the website to avoid any queue.
Nearly there.
It's not too long if you are in the queue. We'll be with you soon, but... Very neat.
So once we get to the end, instead of just stopping, what I like to do is put the needle down and turn the fabric towards me. And then I take about 3 stitches. I'll put the needle down again, turn, and then I'm going to come back the other way. So this time the other side of the zip foot is going to be against the zip teeth. And that gives me a double row of stitching, and it helps secure the zip in there nice and tightly and neatly. I'm a bit faster this time.
And with the cushion kit, you're going to get the zip as well for the back of the cushion. The only thing you need is the cushion pad. Everything else is included. Nearly half the stock gone now on this.
And if you like making cushions, the zip kit with the glue pen and the zips is a good deal too.
Good. And that's the right size for cushions?
It is, yeah.
Good.
That's that. So you can see I've finished one side of the zip now. It's neatly sewn in with 2 lines of stitching on there. And because I've used the glue, it hasn't puckered up like it might do if you've used pins.
Right.
So it makes a nice, neat finish.
Excellent.
So now we're going to put the actual flap on.
So this is what's going to help to camouflage the zip.
It is.
This bit here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start with the other half of the cushion back. And I've got my zip flap. So you get, in the kit, you get a strip of fabric that's 3.5 inches wide, and you need to fold it in half and press it like I've done. And that's going to go onto this fabric. This would be the right side of the fabric if you were using a pattern fabric. Because it's plain, it doesn't really matter on this one. And again, I could use my glue to just put a little bit of glue along the edge there to hold that strip in place, just temporarily. And it just keeps everything secure, so nothing's going to move around while you're stitching.
Excellent.
Keeps it nice and neat.
I must admit, I much prefer glue, I think, to pins.
Yes.
Pins get really messy and fiddly and
yeah, and the ones I use are really sharp, so that can be an issue sometimes. You catch your fingers as well.
But also you can catch the needle and break the needle, can't you?
That's true, yes. You shouldn't really be sewing over pins ever.
Lots of people do that.
People do, yeah. And if you do sew over a pin and the needle catches your pin, I don't know if you know this, you should immediately change your sewing machine needle.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Because if you've hit a pin, it could have bent the tip of the needle very slightly.
Right.
And that could cause damage inside your sewing machine.
Ah, I didn't know that.
So, because needles are cheaper than having a sewing machine mended, it makes sense to change the needle. So I'm putting this zip now upside down onto the top of the patterned fabric, and it's being glued on, so it keeps it nice and straight. There we are, right along the edge. Put a bit of glue on the top there, never mind. This glue doesn't gum up the sewing machine needle.
Right.
I have used other glues in the past, and they have been too sticky, and they've made a real mess of the sewing machine. So this one doesn't do that. It's ideal for sewing.
Well, that might be all you're buying today. If it is, doesn't matter. You've bought something in the show. You're in the draw for that fantastic giveaway, which we'll remind you of again in a second. Tomorrow is when we're announcing the winner, by the way. So.
Okay, so I've got my zipper foot on again. I'm using it right against the edge of the teeth. I know the zip's upside down, but you can still feel where the teeth are, and the zipper foot will still run along the edge of those teeth. So we can still sew nice and close to the edge of that.
Hello to Kathy. Nice to know that you're enjoying the show. She says, fab show, really informative. Thank you for that. And then she's got a question, quick question. If you use fabric glue, does it glue up the needle and get into the machine? Now, we just talked about that, didn't we?
Yeah, that's a good question.
We just covered
though.
that. We just said, just said about how it doesn't muck up the machine.
It dries very quickly, and it's low tack in a way, so it doesn't.
So it sounds like Kathy's maybe had trouble with other glues, like you've
might well have done, because some ordinary glue sticks are far too tacky, and they just get, gummed up in the works.
So we answered your question just before you sent the email in, so thanks for asking it anyway.
Thank you for the question.
Any more questions? We're here for another 10 minutes, just over. Email studio@hochanda.com.
Nearly all the way along here.
Yep.
And then it's a bit of magic here. You open it up, and there is your flap that's covering your zip. Don't know if you can see that. If you hold it up a bit more.
Yeah,
so that's it there.
Great.
Well, all I would do now is to press this with the iron, give it a good press, and then sew again about 1/4 of an inch on the cream fabric.
Right.
So that just holds that nicely down in place.
So you don't need to be scared of zips. And also a lovely way of concealing them and just covering them up and making it look nice and neat. I mean, some people prefer to have the zips on show, but if you want to have it nice and neat and covered over, that's the technique to do. Brilliant. OK, thank you, Hazel, for that. Now, remember, the giveaway is still on. Tomorrow, I think it's going to be in final call. I'm not sure. I'll have to double check. I think it'll be final call at 5 o'clock tomorrow. We'll probably be announcing the winner of this bundle of goodies. You know, we do lots of great shows from great suppliers here to do with sewing and quilting and anything kind of soft craft. Well, virtually all the suppliers have donated something to put into this bundle worth £763. All of what's in the bundle is listed there. And we will announce the winner of that tomorrow, just before we move on to our one-day special at 6 p.m. The actual theme of the week ends tomorrow at 6 o'clock. We have a one-day special this evening with Threaders and Lizzie at 6, and that will go through until 6 p.m. tomorrow. Then that will be the end of the Ready, Set, Sew event. OK, but we'll announce the winner of that in final call, I'm sure, tomorrow afternoon in the 5 o'clock show. So make sure you're listening and watching and tuning in to find out if you've won it. All you've got to do is buy something in a themed sewing show. If you do that, you'll automatically get entry into that prize draw. Hazel's with me, and we're bringing you today for the first time these wonderful Liberty fabrics. Liberties of London, and you've got the choice of the Brights or the Lights. Brights, I think, is still in the lead, is that right? Yeah, Bright's still in the lead, the bolder one, but I must admit, I think I'm kind of leaning towards the light one. I think the pastels are beautiful. Yeah,
and I like the colour of those hearts. They're just slightly paler.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's really attractive fabric.
It really is. Now, let me hold up. This is the Brights, OK? So you're going to get the pre-cut hearts with the adhesive on the back as well, so you don't have to do any of that cutting. All you've got to do is put them into and sew them into 3 long strips and then just trim them twice to make the squares.
That's right.
That's what you're going to do. So it's very, very quick and very simple. A good place to maybe start if you are a new quilter. And this is the light one. So there's the lights. Lovely pastel shades. Same pattern, same coloured heart, just slightly different panels. Lighter shades there. So £29.25, it's your first Freedom Flexi, and then the second Flexi is due in 4 weeks' time, and that'll be £29.25 as well. If you're not a Freedom member, it's £64.99, and you can have that on Flexi as well, but hopefully you are in the Freedom Club. So that's the Liberty fabrics. Then we've got the cushion, which is just here. Thanks, Jack. There's the cushion project for you, which is the feather. I think it looks like a peacock feather, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Really lovely.
It's attractive in a wreath, isn't it? That's a very popular design.
Very much so. Is that going to be on the sofa? Is it going to be on the bed, maybe, or an armchair? How many are you going to go for? They're £22.49. Everything apart from the cushion pad is included. Maybe you've got cushions at home that you just want to change, so you're going to use the pad that's in there already.
That's right.
834601. You get the backing, you get the zip, and you get, of course, all of that fantastic pre-cut cotton. And the patterned fabric will be exactly the same as this. It's all been stuck with the adhesive on the back. All you've got to do is just tear the paper off and iron it down and then stitch it. And you've done the blanket stitch on this one as well,
I have, yeah.
Great. OK, then we've got our patterns. Now, the patterns are really affordable. You can make as many of these quilts as you want when you've got the patterns. The zigzag quilt and the strippy, I think it is. Yeah, the modern strippy quilt as well. Should we hold those up again?
Yes.
Oop. This one's the zigzag, isn't it?
Yep.
So there's your zigzag. I mean, this is in quite wildlife sort of colours, greens and browns and so on.
That's right.
Imagine that in black and white. Imagine it maybe in pink and teal or whatever colourway you're thinking of. Quite dramatic with that lightning, isn't it?
It is, yeah. And it's a nice little size quilt for a throw or a child's bed.
Beautiful. So that's the zigzag. And then the strippy, which Hazel's got just there, is this one here. Thank you. There we go, look.
So really simple shapes, again easy to sew.
You recommended fat quarters would be good for this?
Fat quarters are really good for this. So it makes it a good way to use up fat quarters that you've got in your stash.
Well, I'm just thinking, if you fell in love with the colourway of our Weekend Wow with the pink and the turquoise, those fat quarters are available separately as well, so you can maybe make a quilt out of that. That would look fantastic. Brilliant. OK, so that's the strippy. So 2 of the patterns for just £8.99. We then go on to our Tumbling Charms quilt. OK, so this is the Tumbling Charms quilt. You get all the squares, all pre-cut for you. There's no adhesive on the back of this. You don't need it, do you?
No, you're sewing them into the quilt this time. So that's the one that's on the wall at the back there.
Oh, right, OK, so that's over there.
The rainbow colours in it.
So that's the one that's going diagonal. There it is, look.
There it is.
And you say that's a really simple one to do.
It is very simple, very quick, really satisfying quilt to make.
I can't believe it's only $16.19 for all those fabric squares and the pattern as well.
Yeah.
So all you need really is the white cotton?
Yeah, white or I've used pale grey cotton so that it shows up the lovely bright fabrics.
Great, okay. Then a further 3 patterns here for you. My favourite is the Shadow Charms because it is looking very 3D. Here we are, look. You've got all 3 of these. There they are, look. So you've got the Cornerstone, you've got the Shadow Charm, and you've also got the Tumbling Charms as well. £16.19, 147375 is your item number for those. And you can see the dimensions. They're not all the same. You've got 41 by 47, you've got 44 by 51, and 42 by 48 inches. Can you make them different sizes if you want
can, it's very adaptable.
Right.
I've just used that 1 pack of charm squares, which is 42 squares. That's a standard number. But if you've got more fabrics of your own, you can cut extra squares and make them bigger.
Great, okay. And then down the end here, we've used it a couple of times in the show, very busy for this. This is, and thank you for your question, it was Kathy, wasn't it, asked the question about the glue, will it gum up your machine? Very important point, and you covered it by saying absolutely not. This glue won't. Other glues may, but this glue won't. So it goes on blue, so you can see where you've been. You get refills as well. So if ever you need a top-up, you can always look on our website and find these. Even if Hazel's not here, provided it's on the website, you can order it. So, you know, lots of sales go through when people aren't even in the building. You've got the 2 zips as well, and full instructions to do what Hazel just showed you. And that will be on Rewind if you want to look back at that when this arrives in the next few days. Just £12.59 for that.
Yeah.
Good. OK, 808 920, your item number. Now, I know you've been off because you've got a grandchild. You were helping with that. And
Yes,
so
yes.
congratulations with that.
Thank you.
Do you know when?
She was born on the, was it the 13th of August or the 14th? That's terrible, I can't remember. But she's nearly 7 weeks old now. And
Brilliant.
her big sister Jessica, who I think might be watching, is really thrilled with her.
Fantastic, brilliant. Hello to all of you. And but obviously you took some time off when that happened. So are you going to be with us every month, every 2 months?
Yeah, I've got 2 more shows coming up, 1 month apart.
OK, great. So you're back with us in October?
Yeah.
Great, OK. So if you want that glue pen, £12.59. Become a Freedom member if you're not one, remember, and you'll then, of course, save on the P&P and you'll save on the products. All of our sewing shows at the moment, everything in them has Freedom discount on it. So the Threaders one-day special this evening, that'll have Freedom on it. Everything in the show will have Freedom on it. Our bonus, our Weekend Wow, that's also got, of course, Freedom discount on it as well. So check the website, see all our sewing shows and see all the products and join Freedom. It's 888 £6.97 for Freedom membership. And also, don't forget, we've got that fantastic daylight lamp in the show as well. Lots of you have put that into your basket. Maybe because it's getting darker earlier now, you're thinking about illumination, you're thinking about sitting in your favourite armchair, crafting away, stitching away, sewing, whatever you're doing. And if there's poor light, it strains your eyes. It's not a pleasant experience. You end up making mistakes with colours. Put that daylight lamp into your order. You'll love having it in the home. It's very contemporary looking as well, actually. It's got 6 5-star reviews from people who bought it maybe last year. $39.99 is the price for it, and it's touch reactive, so you don't have rocker switches or anything fiddly to try and fumble around to try and find. You just tap the end, and it goes up in 4 different levels of light. So thanks ever so much, Hazel. Great to have you back with us.
Yeah, it's great fun.
Brilliant. All the kits that Hazel have got are still in stock, but the stock's going quite quickly, especially of the cushion cover. So if you want that one, please do give us a call, 01733 602,000, or order on the website, hochanda.com. And you can watch the show back, of course, up to a month after it's gone out. So I'll be back a bit later on, 12 o'clock today. I'll see you for that. 11 o'clock coming up. What have we got? Oh, it's Lou. Lou Withers on the way next. Yeah, so Royal Talons with the talent that is Lou Withers. Don't miss it. She's great fun as well. She'll be here at 11. The Makery with Rosella Cottrell is later at 4 o'clock. I'll be on that one. And Craft Price Drop comes along at 7 p.m.
Hello, my name's Kay from Indigo Blue, and we've been established for 7 years, and together with my husband Alfie we design and manufacture our own in-house red rubber stamps. We also have our own range of paints, lushes and stencils. We're so proud that we've now got a reputation for such high quality products and the detail that we can manage to get in our stamps. What I really love about Hochanda is I get to demonstrate lots of different techniques for you to understand how to use our products and hopefully inspire you. I've got loads of fantastic ideas buzzing around in my head, so I can't wait to get those filtered into our products and out to you at home. So grab a cup of tea, join me and the team from Indigo Blue on Hochanda.
Witchcraft are excited to bring you Stamp Magic, their incredible stamping and papercraft show. And Hochanda will be there supporting you. Set in Doncaster's The Dome within Lakeside Leisure Park, Stamp Magic has brought together the UK's most dedicated craft experts in this intimate surrounding since 2004.
Oh, this show is all about inspiring. This show is about you becoming an artist and unlocking something inside you that we all have, and that is creativity. It doesn't matter like what sort of creativity, it doesn't matter what sort of artistic level or ability. This is nothing about ability, but it's everything about creativity. And if you close your eyes now and imagine something and then open them again after a second or two and then see some of this artwork, you can see a picture in your mind's eye, and you can translate that onto a page, onto a watercolour page. And it doesn't have to be what you imagined, but it's whatever comes out of your hand or the other end of the brush. It absolutely doesn't matter. Creativity is the key. Ability, forget about it. It's about having fun and creating something. And we can all, speaking from experience, we can all create something. Having said that, you are looking at some amazing images here. Some gorgeous colours. Lou Withers joins us in the studio as well. And Lou, this mixture of artwork from Lisa, what a way to start the show.
I always say I'm so incredibly grateful to all my team. They're just amazing. I think the world of them. But there were viewers, you know, they're not some, although they're very talented, there were viewers who caught my eye in the group, and it was show the work. It's amazing what you can do. So
where we say it's about the creativity side of things is true, right?
It is. That picture you've just said, you can imagine ink spots on a page and then turn.
Did there 420692, you're getting 5 packs of 5D decorative wall stickers. These are birds of the world. Now it works out to be currently £1.20 per sticker, £1.10 per sticker. Now this is just a selection of the wall stickers. They are removable as well, so once they go on the wall you can remove them and you can place them elsewhere. Now I had some similar to this, and I did have birds actually in my office just flying up the wall. I think they're perfect. Another great idea for these would be if you've got glass doors, maybe French windows, and you've got little children that go running around. Well, here's a good idea to place one of these on the French window so that they know that it is a window and they shouldn't go charging through it. Look at the different designs you've got in here. You've got that lovely owl with the hat on. You've also got some starlings. You've got some jays in here. And you have got the beautiful, gorgeous sparrow and swifts. So I'm going to show you more than what you see just there. So let me pick some of these up to show you what you're getting. They will come to you on the sheets, and first of all I'll show you the reverse of the sheet, because if I bring that round the front, you can see all the different areas that you can place them, just to give you some ideas around your home. So place them on the wall, place them maybe on some windows. You can make and create beautiful designs on your walls as well. You could also put them on doors if you wish. There's an idea of where to put them. There's a selection of ones that you can get. You can see at the bottom how easy they are to put on, and they are removable. If I wanted to, I could take them off the pieces of card that we have them on right now. So first of all, there's a lovely set. You can see the birds there. You've got the lovely starlings, and they come to us on these beautiful stickers that we just simply peel off. You can see you've got your flowers on there as well. So maybe make and create a woodland scene. 420692. These would make an ideal gift for somebody as well. £29.95. That is a delivered price currently, but that price is going to start falling. Shall we get the price falling? Yes, as we fly those birds out, and we'll fly some more in. Right, that price, £29.95. What's it going to go down to? £19.83. You are saving a third of the price already. That was a bit of a close-up. Right, shall I show you another one? I'm going to lean forward and pick another one up. It works out now to be 73p a sticker. 73p per bird. Ooh, hey, these are going cheap. Oh, it's sorry. And I'm not very well as well. It can only get worse. Oh, these are brilliant. Look at these. Got a bit of shimmer on here. Love these. Beautiful colourings there for the birds, and a little bit of sparkle to boot. Now the whole of that sticker comes off, but you'll see if I turn these to the side, you've got the birds almost in that 3D effect. So they stay in that effect, but then you take the whole of the sticker off and you peel it on the wall. Now the back of the sticker is clear, so depending on the wall that you're putting it on, if your wall is green or blue, that will stay green or blue because that part of the sticker is clear. £19.48, but we can do better than that. Let's go again. As the bird's flying out, the price flies on down. £29.95 is a genuine start price. These are a real bargain, and they make your walls look so beautiful. £14.87, just a little over half price. It might be that you have a cloakroom and you don't want to put, oh, I know, comfort break. You don't want to put any wallpaper on the wall. These would be perfect for that. It might be that you've got those glass windows and you just want to add something to it, maybe to a child's bedroom window. Let's bring in the owls. Here is your Parliament of Owls, and not a Brexit between them, just a few twigs. Ooh, political. Very wise owls there. I love these. I think these really are fantastic. And again, you can put these on mirrors, you can put them on windows, you can put them on doors, you can put them on walls. Now, just to give you an idea of how these work, let me just grab one of these. Oh, without destroying the pack shop. And let's see if I, hang on, I'm just going to bring this round here because I'm going to try and get one of these off. I would choose that one, wouldn't I? That one's the one that's already on there. These are easy to peel off, but it does give you a chance. I'm just going to peel this one off here just to show you. There you go. So here is the owl that I've just peeled off. You can still see it's got that 3D effect, which is beautiful. And that will go on your windows, it will go on your mirrors, it will go on your doors, it will go on your walls, and it's easy to pull off as well. Love these. We've still got more to show you. Let me just bob down while you look at the birds, just so I can put that back on to... There you go. Beautiful. Right, we've got some more for you. I'm going to pick up these and we're going to fly some more birds around. Oh, take a look at these. Pieces of 8. Pieces of 8. Now we're down, oh crikey, look at that, we're down to the last 5 remaining. Now you'll see that there is one missing from here. That's because we have got it on display, but yours will come complete. These are beautiful. You're getting 5 packs of these. So those are your parrots. Yes, thank you. Parrots, and those are some more birds for you, which goes, I think there are starlings there. There you go. Only 3 chances left to get hold of these. They are fantastic. They're beautiful. Maybe you've got a nephew or a niece or a granddaughter or a grandson. Maybe this is for your mum, your dad, your sister, your brother. Maybe you've got a nursery. These are going to be perfect for a nursery. They really are. But we've only got 2 chances left. 420692 if you want to come and get hold of these. Do I hear that heartbeat? I can hear your heartbeat. 2 remaining. That's the plight 2. Only 2 left for £13.96. It is delivered price if you are a Freedom member. Yeah, now it's beating. Now it's beating. But we've only got 2 left. If you want to come in and get hold of these, 420691. Only 1 left. Only 1 left. I think this is a great price. You're going to love these. And you can remove them from your walls once they are on there. You can remove them from your windows, from your mirrors, once they are on there. And it's going to be very, very easy to do. It's going to give you that wonderful 3D effect on your wall. Beautiful. If I just turn that to the side, you can see that standing proud. Only 1 remaining. That one has now gone. Congratulations, everyone who's got hold of that. Well done. Well done. That price has been locked at £13.75. Hello. Thank you, Howard. Sorry. That was me sneezing that made them all blow over. I huffed and I chuffed and I blew them all over. Good morning, welcome to Craft Price Drop. It's great to have your company. We've got some great products for you. You can bag yourself a bargain each and every time. Now, we are always busy when we have anything from Crafter's Companion, and these are your stamps. These are your Words and Time collection. Love these. Let me take you through the stamps themselves, and I'll show you what they look like. They are, of course, on your grey rubber, which gives you a chance to cut these out and use them on individual projects. So you've got your sentiments there in great fonts. These are A6 in size, but again, just simply cut these up and start to use them on all your different projects. So you've got your sentiments there. You've also got your flowers and your woodland beautiful images in there. So there you go. We have got some more frames in there. We've got some more sentiments. Ooh, let me turn this around. 52 stamps in total. Keeping along, keeping along, keeping along. Keep up now. There you go. And there's your wreath in there, which is lovely. And Julie, you are in, and that one just there, which is kind of a steampunk style image. Hayley's been in touch, says, I hope I get better soon. So do I. It's horrible cold, I hate it. But it's all right. I'm still, you know, 1 finger, 1 thumb, keep moving, as my mum used to say. Gillian says, good morning. Good morning to you, Gillian, as well. Right, this is what your stamps stamp out to look like. If you need some more stamps for your crafting stash, definitely go for these. These are great because you can, of course, cut these out and use them individually. Here we go. Far, far away. Make your own magic. You know, that is so true. You've got to make your own magic. Got to make your own music as well. Once that's a Mama Casa, make your own kind of music. Princess, fairy, pixie dust. Leave a little sparkle wherever you go. Oh, it's gorgeous, isn't it? So that's an idea of once upon a time and enjoy every month. Here are some more for you. Oh, I love these. Maybe you didn't really see the designs on these when we were going through the red rubber. Now on these, let me just check something. Let me just check. Oh yeah, you do have that one. Great. So on here you have got Words and Time, and you've got the Talk Time, and you've got the Sands of Time. Love that. And then I'll show you another one. Get that price falling anytime you want. Just bring it on in. Bring it on in and get that price falling. Don't mind me. Right, the price is now starting to fall, which means you're coming in for these. Do check out your baskets. Everyone pays the lowest price. £29.94 is a genuine start price. That is a sensational price. Down to £19.96. This is giving you 6 for the price of 4. Perfect. 6 for the price of 4. 374264 is your item number. Take a look at this, because this is something you can make and create using your stamps. I love that. Isn't that gorgeous? Good morning, Diana. You're in for these. Well done. They are a great collection of stamps, and it is now at a great price. Remember, if you are a Freedom member, this is a delivered price. Now, Hayley's been in touch. Hayley loves the clock. I love the clock. Do you love the clock? I'm sure you do. It's kind of a steampunk style image there with the flowers on the clock. And what time does the clock say? It says 11:45, or is it coming up to 1:45? Tick tock. That's not. Oh, it's 9 o'clock. Is that the big hand or the small hand? That is the small hand. It's 9 o'clock. What are you doing at 9 o'clock tonight? I'd like to know. Are you going out? Or you'd be drinking some wine or some gin or some cocoa. Are you going to bed because you've got to be up early? Let me know. That's the question of the day. What are you doing at 9 o'clock tonight? Right, £19.98, but that price is coming down even further. Right, let's see what this is going to go for. I have no idea. Just under half price or just over half price? £15.13. Brilliant price. Right, you are getting 6 stamps here. And they are fabulous stamps from Crafter's Companion at all. Crafter's Companion at all. Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. But they do come to you on the grey rubber, which means you can cut these out if you want to. Let's see how many we have of these left. 11 left. 11 left. They do work beautifully with your rocker blocks. Oh, Howard. Rocker block Howard. I'm going to call you rocker block now. Rocker block Howard. Right, only 11 of these left. Howard is waving to you all at home. We'd like to say hello. Howard is our floor manager today. Leslie is our producer today. She says hello. And we've got the lovely Jimmy directing. Good morning. And we've got Rob and Dino in tech today. Woohoo! And we've got a price of £12.02. Wow. Right, we have got 8 chances left to get hold of these, which means, of course, if there are 9 of you trying to get hold of these, one of you is going to miss out. We don't want you to do that. We want you to get hold of these because for £12, my goodness, that is just over £2 a stamp set. And there are 52 stamps in total. Wow. That is an amazing deal. It really is. Only 8 chances left. Always makes my heart flutter when we get to this point. It really does. £11.98. That includes your P&P, but we've only got 6 left. 6 chances left. Bum bum, bum bum, bum bum. There you go. That was a subtle hint. Congratulations everyone that's coming for these already. It's a fantastic set of stamps, 52 stamps, now under £2 per stamp set. But you'll see just how many you're getting in these sets. Let's take you through them again. Look how these are going to stamp out. Maybe you've got some cards to put together. Maybe you've been asked to make a batch of cards, maybe for an engagement, a wedding. It could be for a birthday. Maybe you've got a craft fair coming up, but we've only got 4 left. That price is continuing to come down. These, I mean, £10.98, you'd pay that just for those 2, you really would, because those 2 are your staple diet of your stamps if you're into your mixed media. They are fantastic. With only 2 chances to get hold of these, you need to check out your baskets to make sure that you get these so these can be sent directly to you. And just look at that finished sample of something that you can make and create. That is perfect, but it's showing you a clock, which means tick-tock. We've only got 2 left. 2 chances left to get hold of these, to get them sent directly to your door. It is an amazing deal. I knew we were going to be busy this morning. It's great to have your company. This is Craft Price Drop. This is where you can bag yourself a bargain throughout the whole entire hour. And if you are a Freedom member, that is a delivered price. Everyone so far is a Freedom member. If you want to become a Freedom member, it's 88888 your basket. Only 1 left. The polite one. Is it you? Tap on the screen, click on your mouse and you'll be able to get these home. Use them in all kinds of different projects, your mixed media projects, your card projects. Use them for backing papers, using maybe if you want to for wrapping paper. We've only got 1 left. It's £10.84. It's a sensational price, a delivered price if you are a Freedom member, and it really is great to have your company this morning. And Anne from Kettering, you got the final one. Well done. Congratulations. Let's lock that price. Let's lock that price for you at £10.84. Oh, well done, everyone. Right, we have got something rather special. Time to stock up on your card and paper. Oh, I was just going to have a bit of a relaxing piece of music. Now we're working. Now we're bopping while we're shopping. Right. This is currently working out at 9.6 per sheet. £52 for 500 sheets. But you also get your box. Oh yeah, you can put your card in your box. But of course, you can use it for other stuff as well. Love these. Now, this is your mixed card and paper. Now, did you know that paper is classed as card, unofficially, officially, when it is between 170 GSM and 180 GSM? Yeah, that is when your paper becomes an adult. Yeah, when it gets to 170, 180 GSM. Yep, grows up, is allowed to leave the house on its own, give it a key to the door, gets a job, starts paying its way. Yes. Right, £52, 500 sheets of mixed paper and card. These are absolutely fantastic. We're going to get the price dropping for you right now because we want you to get hold of these, and we are very busy this morning. So 560767 is your item number. You can give us a call on 01733 797 105 or come in on the web, craftpricedrop.com, and place your bids in. It's now half price. Oh my goodness. Right, now imagine this, going to the shops, getting all your card, all of this, and your storage that it goes inside, which is perfect. So in the storage it goes, and then place it, oh, that's quite heavy, and then carrying that on the bus all the way home. That is heavy, that is substantial. Now it's going to get delivered to your door. You get the box as well. You can take the paper out, you can leave it in, it's entirely up to you. But you'll see you're getting a whole mixture of paper and card here. It's great, isn't it? You know, when you're making cards, when you've got some batch card making, you've got the card stock to do that. And there's some pattern card in there as well. Pearlescent card in there. Beautiful colours to take you through the winter months into the spring as well. But something tells me you might even use all this up before Christmas, because when you've got it, you'll use it, won't you? You can use your die cuts with these. You can use these for card making. You can just score this if you want to. Absolutely perfect. If you want to come in for this, £25.64, that is the current price. You can never have too many card stock, and it's always good to stock up with your card stock as well. This is an ideal opportunity. If you are a Freedom member, it's going to be a delivered price directly to your door. Remember, it also comes with that box as well. £25.64, let's take that price down yet again. This is Craft Price Drop, and this is what we do. Yes, we do. Now, you can check out your baskets right at the top of the auction. You too will pay the lowest price. It's £18.22. It's a great deal, isn't it? Plenty of you coming in for this already. Now, we will ship to the UK, to Europe and to the USA as well. And if you're a Freedom member, well, your shipping is included. Have a look at your crafting room at the moment. You need some more cards, you need some more paper. Do you need a box? Maybe for your sewing stuff. You might be. All the card will come to you in this box, but of course you can take it out and you can use the box for whatever you want. Apart from cookies and biscuits, because I don't know whether it's food safe. Just saying. Right, we've only got 10 left, 10 chances to come in and get hold of these. It is a great deal at £18.22. You're taking advantage of this. That's why we've only got 8 left. 8 left for your box and your card. A variety of different colours, a variety of different finishes, a variety for you to choose from. But it means you have got them. They are in your house. You are making, you are creating. 7 chances left though, £18.22. Everybody pays the lowest price. Let's take a look at some of these again. A4 in size. So, let's flick through some of these. Let's flick through the card. They're gorgeous, aren't they? Some oh, that's a nice colour. That's the same colour as my jumper. Same colour as my jumper. That price is coming down again. You're taking advantage of this. The more of you that come in, the more the price will drop, and everyone pays the lowest price at the end of the auction. Now we're on 70% off the original starting price of £52. £16 and 16. No, it's under £16, and it's still going. Right, 7 chances left to get hold of these. You don't want to miss out. Pop them into your basket. You'll be so glad when you get these home, when you've got all of these beautiful quality cardstock and papers directly to your door, so you can start making and creating. You're going to do some Christmas cards, birthday cards, wedding invitations. Got some nice gold there. We've got some beautiful pearlescent card in there as well, but there's only 3 chances left to get hold of these. 3 sets left, which will be going out of our warehouse directly to you if you come in and get these and check out your basket. Only 2 left. It's the polite 2. Oh, it nearly wasn't the polite 2 then. The polite 2. We've got 1 chance left. 1 chance for you. Is it you? Tap on the screen. Click on the button. Make sure you get these, and then they'll be delivered directly to your door. 500 sheets in total for £15.99. And Fiona, you've got the final one. Well done, everyone. Well done, everyone. Everyone pays the lowest price. Right, we've got Sheena next. Unfortunately, we don't have Sheena, but we've got some of her artwork. So we're close to Sheena at this point. Love Sheena, love her artwork, and you love her stamps because it gives you a chance to stamp out Sheena's artwork and then colour it in. And you also get some great sentiments with this as well. So you can see the choice that we've got, and I think you'll notice there is a theme. There is a theme of churches. Thinking of you, Merry Christmas, have faith. You've always got to have faith. Blessings, congratulations. So it could be for a wedding, could be for a Christmas card. You've got Christmas greetings and warmest winter wishes, could be for a winter wedding. You've got Christmas time on there. Oh, that's a nice one. Enjoy the beauty of the season. Now, you have got some snow on top of those lamps, but you could change that if you want to, so it could be all year round, all seasons. You've got Stay Strong. Maybe you've got a card to give to somebody, just asking them to stay strong. Let's take a look at the detail that you're going to get with these stamps. They're A6 in size, by the way, so just give you an example of that grey rubber. You can put that, as Howard says, on your rocker block. Yeah, you can. Love those. Right, let me move that out. Let me show you what these are going to look like. The beauty of using Sheena stamps is the fact that you've got that lovely sketch detail in there, but you've also got elements that you know the areas to make darker, to make lighter, to make all of those lovely shading possibilities to you. Now that price is £29.95. We need to bring that price down. That price is coming down. It means that everyone pays the lowest price. If you've already checked out your basket, well done, you've got the product. Now you can have a look at what the price is going down to. £17.52. That's a great saving. It is. Now we're down from £5.99 to £3.50. That is marvellous. And Diana, you're in. Good morning, Diana. How are you? Oh, Diana. Is that a song? Oh, Diana. Yes, it is now. It was Ujimaflop, you know, Thingamajig. What's his name? Neil Sedaka. What? Oh, Diane, do. Yes, don't worry, we won't pay for it because I've probably got it completely wrong. But anyway, there you go. So here is your festive landmark. Now, that church is gorgeous because you can use the church without those sentiments around there because the actual church and the sentiments are separate. So I'm just going to show you the stamp just to let you know. So you can cut out the church if you want to. You can cut out the sentiments if you wish, which means the church could just be standing on its own. It might look like a church where you live and you might be putting together some watercolour paintings. You could use this stamp as the centrepiece and then you could use your watercolours, of course, to paint the scenery around it. So that's a really good idea. So that's one of them. Let's just lift that away and show you two more options. What I like about this is the fact that on this particular one, yes, there's snow capping on the top of those lights, but you could change that. You could just colour them in black if you want to. Here is some more stamps to show you. Really like this one. Because if someone's getting married, for example, that just could be the gateway to the rest of their lives, because that is the gateway that they walk through. I went all high then, to walk through to enter the rest of their days together. £17.12 is the price that it's currently standing at. But now that price is going low. That's not the price it's sticking at. Right, £29.95. You are getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stamps, but of course you're getting so much more within those stamps. You're getting 19 stamps in total because although there's 5 sets, you can cut up the individual stamps on there. Now, at the moment, you're paying for just over 2 sets, so this is a real bargain, it really is. 936194. If you want to get hold of these, you do need to check out your baskets. 19 stamps in total. There are 5 stamp sets. Let's see how many we've got of these left. It's going to be a delivered price as well if you are a Freedom member. Only 9 chances left to come in and get hold of these stamp sets by Sheena. Now, who's coming from the USA? Susan from the USA. Whereabouts in the USA? Do we know? Illinois. Now, Illinois, I know a song about Illinois. Hey, oh no, it's from Calamity Jane. Right, if you do want to go for these, 936194 is your item number. £12.52. It's an excellent price point, it really is. You are getting 5 sets from Sheena, 19 in total. Love these. The great thing about this is you can use them for different occasions. It could be a wedding, it could be an engagement, it could be a christening. It could be the fact that one of these looks like a church on your hill where you live and you want to paint that church, but the detail, the finer detail, isn't that good. Well, you can use the stamps to add the focal point to your painting, and then you can paint the scenery around there. It could be the focal point to your stamp. You've got the sentiments as well that you can cut out, so you don't have to have your stamp looking like that. That's just showing you what the stamp set looks like, and the same here. So you can have warmest winter wishes if you want to. Only 3 chances left, by the way, or you could take that away. 3 chances left to get hold of 5 sets of stamps. Collectively, there's 19 stamps in total. Now, everyone this morning has been a Freedom member. If you want to join the club, if you want to become a Freedom member, I've got my badge on today. There you go. I've got my badge on today. So if you want to be a Freedom member as well, you can by adding 88888 in your basket. And you can be a Freedom member in the UK, in the USA and in Europe. 2 chances left. We are getting through your phone calls. We're busy this morning on Craft Price Drop and on Hochanda, so it's great to have your company. It is a delivered price at £12.45, but we've only got 2 left. Oh, 1 left. 1 left. The polite one. 01733797105. That's your item number, but the best way to order is on the web. Sheena Douglas, always popular when we bring her. Well, we don't bring Sheena. Imagine buying Sheena for £12.44. Fabulous. But yeah, I don't think she'll be too happy at that price point. Who is going to go for the final stamp sets? Designer stamp sets as well. Delightful images. 19 in total. It's a great Christmas gift. And we're closing this down to Christine. Well done, Christine, from Ireland. Well done. And the price has locked. The price has locked at £12.44. Gin. Best drink of the... Sorry, water. Best drink of the day. I have to have a bit of water because I'm here with you for the whole hour and I've got a bit of cold, so just have a... We've been talking about Freedom members. And becoming a Freedom member means your P&P will be included on all of your items from Craft Price Drop. And if you're buying from Hochanda, your P&P is included as well. But there's so much more to becoming a Freedom member. Take a look at this.
Coming up next on Hochanda is Craft Price Drop. Let me show you the best and easiest way to get involved. Firstly, Craft Price Drop isn't like a normal show here on Hochanda. It involves a falling price auction, which means the price continues to plummet until the quantity reaches 0 and the price locks. Regardless of when you call to register your bid or added that item to your basket, everyone pays the final low price, plus your postage, unless you're a Freedom member. It's an amazing opportunity for Freedom members. Fantastic low prices plus no postage. Now, if you're not a Freedom member, you'll pay £4.95 postage on every item you bid for. But as a Freedom member, you get unlimited standard delivery on every item you purchase from any Hochanda show, including Craft Price Drop. Plus, Freedom members also get selected discounts and offers. So why not join Freedom now? Get all the Craft Price Drop deals here and pay no postage. Freedom costs just £6.97 per month. Just add that number 88888 to your basket and continue bidding. Craft Price Drop, the new, exciting way to shop here on Hochanda.
And that's what it means to become a Freedom member. Right, we're moving on with Craft Price Drop. 316945 is your item number. £26.97 is the price that this currently starts at. But you really do need to be in it to win it, and Sharon is already in. I love these. I think this is a great idea. This is going to make a great Christmas gift. Now, it works out to be £8.99 each. However, you know you're not going to be paying that price, so think about this. If you've got someone that's into water painting, oh my goodness, these are going to be fabulous. You could wrap these up together and give them as one gift. You could wrap them up individually if you want to, and you're getting them from established artists as well. These are going to guide you through step by step to improve your water colouring. Now, we have got different designs here. So we've got a cityscape, we have got a landscape, and we have got that lovely, beautiful New York skyline as well. So you've got Paris, New York, and Irish landscapes. The price is already dropping. Let's have a look at Gay Paris. Yes. Love this. So let me turn this around. You can see the different images that you're going to make and create, and it's going to show you, of course, how to sketch these. Maybe sketch them first and then add your paint. These are ready to paint books. Now let me open them up and show you what we mean by that, because if we go through, and if I just open this, I'm doing it this way, it looks a bit awkward, I know. You'll see you've got the tracing. So you can use this to trace. So place your paper on, no, you place this on top of the paper and you could trace that through, or you could, you won't really want to paint on top of that. And there you go. And you've got some other images here. Isn't that gorgeous? It's brilliant, because if you are starting out in the world of watercolour painting, you can use these. Let's open up this one as well. And you have got the designs on there for you. £25 and 85p. You do need to be in it to win it. And all of the books have this element to it. So there is your Paris. And also with that, you have got all of your hints and tips on how to put together those paintings that are in there. So you get the sketches, and then it will take you through step by step. So maybe you've been to the Arc de Triomphe, maybe you want to paint that. Maybe you've been to Notre Dame, maybe you want to paint that. It'll show you how, what materials you need, and it will show you also, if we open the book up, how to use the and how to transfer the image. Perfect. Right, £17.90. You do need to be in it to win it, but that is only the first book. So it means you're getting 2 for the price of 3. Brilliant, isn't it? Sorry, 3 for the price of 2. Goodness me. You know what? Don't believe everything you hear in your ear. Right, okay, so that's Gay Paris. Should we move on to New York? Let's go to New York. That's not very good impersonation of New York, and if anyone's watching from New York, I apologise. That was really bad, and I'm just trying to do a local style accent from New York. Do apologise. But I tell you something, I don't half fancy a bagel and coffee right now. Here's the question. If you could have a bagel right now, what would your topping be? Salmon and cream cheese, says our lovely producer, Leslie. No, you can only have one, Leslie. You can only have one. Howard, what would you have in your bagel?
I would have scrambled egg and smoked salmon.
Scrambled egg and smoked...
bagel.
Scrambled egg and smoked salmon on an onion bagel. Ooh, yes. Jimmy, what would you have on yours? Apparently, Jimmy hasn't experienced a bagel. Oh, we could soon change that. He would like smoked salmon. I think mine's going to be banana and honey. Oh, I love it. Right, you're loving these because the price is falling. You're coming in for these. The price is falling. This is how it works. £26.97, no more. We are now talking about £13.98 for all 3. Right, let's go into New York and have a look at the images that we've got here. You've got to have, I'll tell you what, let me open them up like these. You've got to have a typical New York scene with the Empire State Building. Oh, look at that. There you go. So look at that image. You've got the taxis, you've got the crossing there, you're coming out to the street. That looks amazing. Yes, and as we pan up, that's what you do in New York because the buildings are so high. That was really good. I like that. And then we've got, I believe this is the Brooklyn Bridge. Now, we've only got 8 left, and we're only going through the New York book. Okay, that is, oh, I love that image. The Brooklyn Bridge. Reminds me of, oh, the film with Cher, Moonlight. Moonstruck. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. Wah, 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 wah. And here we go. Now we've got your Irish landscapes in here. And again, it is giving you those lovely landscapes that you can transfer onto the paper so you can make and create these beautiful images. There they all are. £13.82 for all three, not just for one, for all three of these. So it means you can get these, you can work from the projects, you can enjoy using these all year round, or you could give these as gifts. Yes. Or just saying you might want to sell them. That's entirely up to you. 316945. It's going to give you a chance to improve your watercolour painting. It's also going to give you a chance to be introduced to your watercolour paintings. Now, Katie has been in touch. Katie has never had a bagel. Oh, Sophie. Sophie's been in touch. She's never had a bagel. Oh, you're missing out. Toasted bagel. Ooh. Kaylee likes a plain toasted bagel. I want a bagel now. I want a bagel. I might go out and get some New York bagels. They are lovely. They are fabulous. Now, we've only got 6 chances left, not to get bagels, but to get books. And it works out to be £4.58 a book. They are absolutely fabulous. And you're getting them from those established artists. These are ready to paint. So inside, look at that, free, free, free. You get those tracings that you can transfer to the paper. It tells you how to transfer them to the paper. Different scenes. There's Notre Dame. Let's just show you that one. There you go. No hunchback in sight. £13.74. We've only got 2 left, only 1 left. You're coming in for these. Well done. I think this is a fabulous gift. It really is. It's a book with a difference. It's a book with an education. If you want to get hold of these, you do need to check out your baskets. We've only got 1 left, and Sue has come in, and they've gone. And for a moment, there's peace. £13.74. That is your price that has been locked. And if you are a Freedom member, then your P&P is included. I'm just going to sit down for a while. Right, okay. What do we have here? Oh, we've got more paper, of course. We've got 200 A4 sheets of assorted colours. Now, these are between 100 and 165 GSM. So these are your teenage sheets, because paper becomes a card at around about 175 GSM. Right, let's see how many we've got these. We've only got 12 chances left to get hold of these, but you don't want to pay £30, do you? Of course you don't. Of course you don't. Let's bring that price down as we swirl through the lovely papers. Fanning the papers. Now we're fanning the price. Yes, we are. £15, that's half price. Oh, this is fabulous. Love these. Got some lovely pearlescent grey in there, pearlescent silver, pearlescent fawn, pearlescent cream and gold. These are beautiful. This is your deluxe paper collection. 200 A4 sheets, £15. We've only got 9 chances left to come in and get these, but these will be delivered to your door. If you're a Freedom price, you'll be paying no more than £15. It'll be a delivered price directly to your door. Oh, lovely. And again, altogether, we've got quite a bit of weight there, so you don't really want to be going into town and buying these. These will be delivered to your door. Maybe you've got a special project to work on. It's always nice to have that luxury card when you're putting together maybe a card for somebody special, using these with your die cutting machine. They are between 100 and 165 GSM. Luxury card stock. You all deserve to have some luxury card stock in your crafting stash. Who's coming in for these? We've only got 3 left. You've got to be in it to win it. We are extremely busy as we take you through the different colours here. 429680 is your item number if you want to get hold of these. A delivered price to your door. Only 2 chances left to get hold of these. These are lovely. Feel nice as well. Only 2 left. I'm still thinking of bagels. Banana and honey bagel for me. Oh, yes. Scrambled egg and smoked salmon for our Howard. Right, we've only got 1 chance left. Beautiful, luxurious card, £15. The final one is almost gone. Remember, as a Freedom, it's a delivered price. Everybody pays the lowest price at the end of the auction. Please check out your baskets. Get hold of this. We've only got 1 left. Are you a Freedom member? If you are, £15 is all you'll pay. If you came in at the top of the hour, then you too will be paying the lowest price. And the final one has gone to Julie. Well done, Julie. Congratulations. That price has locked. Yes, it has. What a great price as well. That price is locked at £15, £4.95 UK P&P. But if you are a Freedom member, guess what? Your P&P is included. You also get a badge. I've got a badge. Freedom member. Oh, Leslie's not got a badge. She needs to get a badge. Bop while you shop. Bop while you shop. Bop while you shop. While you bop. While you shop. Shop and bop. It's great. That's what I say. Eat less, move more. And you should bop while you shop. It's good. Just gets everything moving. It's a really good way to do it. Okay, £42.06. That's a genuine start price. Love these. Creative Expressions. You are getting 4 unmounted stamp sets from Creative Expressions. Now, Hayley's been in touch. She said that she missed the stamp. Sorry, Kaylee has missed the stamp sets from Sheena. Yeah, I'm sorry. Once they're gone, they're gone. You need to be in it to win it. Now, these are great. These are lovely. If you've ever seen any of the shows with Creative Expressions, we had a weekend takeover by them on Hochanda just recently. You'll know how lovely these are when you put them together. So, you've got 66 stamps in total. You can make and create a different scene each and every time you use them. So, for example, you've got that lovely, what do you call that sofa? Not a Champs-Élysées, chaise longue. What's a Champs-Élysées? Champs-Élysées is somewhere in France. You don't want to be laying down there. Oh, right. Let's take a look at the price of all these. You can see the individual item numbers there. You can see the prices too. Collectively, with a calculator, we've added those up to £42.06. I don't think you're going to be paying that. That's what they're worth. That is the value of all of those stamps together. 66 stamps in total. You're not going to be paying £42. So why don't you check out your basket now? Don't miss out, like Kaylee did earlier on. And then you can watch that price fall. Sit back and relax. Love these. So what kind of scenes can we create? Let's start here. What's your favourite movie? What movie would be winning an Oscar right here? What's my favourite? I've got so many. I've got different genres. I like Mildred Pierce. Or is it Mildred Price? She's fantastic. The Greatest Show on Earth? The Greatest Showman. That's Leslie's favourite film. I'd probably have the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I don't know whether that won any awards, but I'd probably have that one there. I'm a big fan of horror movies. But I don't watch them on my own. I do get scared. So there's your movies. Maybe it's you that's winning the Oscar. Maybe you'll put a picture of you or your friend and they can win an Oscar. Moving along, we've got that chaise longue. No, it's not a chaise longue. Is it a chaise? It is a chaise longue. Sorry, I'm just chuntering away. We're going to drop the price. Let's do it. That's what it's all about. That's why you're here, isn't it? £42.06. But let's bring that price down. £31.12. That is an amazing deal, it really is. 035992. Let's take a look at some of the other scenes that we can make and create. We'll take the next one along. We've got the staircase there, so maybe somebody's coming down that staircase to that warm fire on a Christmas morning. You've got that lovely plant there. That could be a poinsettia plant. You've got the candelabra on the wall, and if you look closely, that candelabra looks like it's a ghost with eyes and a mouth. Or an octopus. Home is where the hearth is. That's good, isn't it? It takes hands to build a house, but only hearts can build a home. Life is not a matter of counting years, it's a matter of making years count. Yes, home is where the hearth is, not home is where the hoff is. It might be where the hoff is. Have you seen him recently? He's looking good, isn't he? Moving on, we've got another scene here that you can make and create. You've got that elongated sofa. Love that. You've got the chair. You've got the cat as well. Did you see that? You've got the teapots. You can put the teapots on top of the table. The cat could be on the chair. You've got the plants to put at the side. You've also got the cushions. Build and create your scene. Congratulations, you brighten my new home. You are going to brighten my day. We're going to brighten your day as well. Dropping the price yet again. You do need to be in this to win it. £42.06. Dropping down to £21.88. That means you are getting 2 for free. £42.06, that's a genuine start price, but now down to £21.88. So there you go. That is an incredible deal. That is the combined value price, but what is the value to you? Right, what else can we have a look at? Let's have a look at that price. Let's bring that price down yet again. Come on, let's bring the price down. Yo. £15.88, worth waiting for. Yes, it was. Okay. Bopping while we're shopping. We're bopping while we're shopping. Now, £15.88. That's a genuine start price, £42.06, but you're not paying that. You're paying now £15.88. Right, we've taken you through all of the scenes. Yes, we have, whether you're going to the movies, or whether you are... Oh, no, we've not looked at the popcorn one. That's another movie, a movie style. Is it that one? No, this one. So there's the Hollywood star. There is... Oh, Heather's been in touch. What did Heather say? I'm funny today. Is it my cold medicine? Funny ha-ha or funny bit strange? I've not had any cold medicine yet. I need to go out and get some, actually. Unless you've got any remedies for me, any homemade remedies, I'd love to hear them. Right, so there's your popcorn. It looks like a brain, actually, but it is popcorn. And then next to that, you've got popcorn in a packet. I love popcorn. Sweet and salt myself. Do you know what? I'm going to go and get some popcorn. I've got a craving for popcorn. Maybe that'll help my cold. Bit of salt, bit of sugar. My favourite popcorn is sweet and salt. I did used to like the toffee. You know, the ones that used to have like the toffee on there. Ooh, chocolate popcorn. Have you tried I can't speak. Chocolate popcorn. Caramel popcorn. Salty caramel popcorn. That deserved a little dance. Anything salty caramel needs a little dance before you eat it. Salted caramel cheesecake, you go up to it, you do a bit of a dance like this, and then you eat it. Why? So why is it about salted caramel? I think it's the salt in there, I love it. Some people say that eating a chocolate bar and a packet of salted crisps gives you kind of the same effect. Try it. Just saying. I think you have to have the chocolate, then the crisps, or is it the crisps and then chocolate? Anyway, we've only got one left. We're talking about chocolate, we're talking about crisps. I'm really hungry now, I really am. I want bagels, I want crisps, I want a salted caramel bagel. Right, only one left, but we are lowering the price. We're all thinking about sweets and chocolates and things to eat, and you're thinking about things to buy, because this is a bargain. £12.88. That is amazing, almost the price of one. Who will get the final one? Build your scenes. You don't have to build a scene. You could use all the different elements for whatever you like. That's the true value. 66 stamps in this particular auction, but we've only got one left. Is it you? Julie from Blackpool, well done. And that price is locked. Oh, I want some Blackpool Rock now. Oh, Blackpool Rock. How do you eat your rock? Here's a question for, where are we, number 2? Oh, here's some nice music. This is the kind of music that you hear when you're coming to land on a plane. Oh, well, it's gone now. Right, we've bought this auction in specially for Kaylee. Yes, we've got some more Sheena stamps for you. Now, I was talking about rock. How do you eat your rock? Oh, there's lots of questions today, isn't there? Bagels, chocolate, rock. I love rock. I love Skegness rock. I love Blackpool rock. Anyway, back to the task at hand. £23.96. We are running out of time. This is Craft Price Drop. This is where you can bag yourself a bargain each and every time we bring you a new lot to you. 511146 is your item number. 26 stamps in total, starting off at £23.96. But we've only got 10. We're bringing that on to you right now because we want you to know. We're going to drop the price instantly. Now, Kaylee, you've got to come in and get hold of these because, yes, there are more Sheena stamps for you. That price is coming down. We've only got 10 left. UK P&P £2.95. But if you're a Freedom member, then your P&P is included. I'm a Freedom member. There's my badge. £13.98. Let's take a look at these stamps. Oh, this is brilliant. Now, these are on your grey rubber, so you can cut these up. So you can see you've got some steampunk style designs there with a birthday cake and a balloon. And that finger, what's that finger pointing at? It's pointing at that price. If I turn it, oh, turn it that way. No, I need to turn it into it. Yeah, pointed at that price. Doing, doing, doing. Now, Diana, you're in, but I don't see Kaylee. You coming in for these, Kaylees? Of course you don't have to. I'm not forcing you to. But just telling you that we've got Sheena back, and you're already coming in for these. I don't want you to miss out. So we've got some sentiments there. Beautiful. Stop thinking about what could... Oh, sorry. What was that? I'll lift this up. Stop thinking about what could go wrong and start thinking about what could go right. That is so true. That is so true. If you think something's going to go wrong, self-prophecy. No matter how you feel, get up, dress up, show up, and never give up. Bit like me today with this cold. Right, oh, we've also got, love this one, look at the rainbow. Somewhere over the rainbow. This is a lovely one. That, the rainbow? Oh, you like that one, Jimmy? I like that one. Jimmy's niece would love this. With the star. Oh. Oh. I'm sure we've got shooting stars over rainbows somewhere, haven't we, that we can remember? Yeah, we have. We really have. And every day we do remember. We do. We do. And every step we take is a step for them. Right, 511146 is your item number. You can have us all in tears. £12.44, but only 6 of these left. These will make some lovely cards, they really will. The item number is 511146, £12.44. 26 stamps in total. They're from Sheena. They're beautiful designs. You know they're quality rubber as well. And we've only got 5 chances left. 4 chances left to come in and get hold of these. Craft Price Drop comes to you at 7 a.m. every morning, 11 a.m. every morning, which is your online only. So it's like a secret club. And this is where you can really bag yourself a bargain. We broadcast in the UK, Europe and the USA. You can buy from us from all of those countries as well. So if you've seen these before and you want to get hold of these, of course we'll ship out to the USA. We will ship out to Europe and we'll send them out to you in the UK as well. £11.78, 511146. Use these individually, use these collectively. You'll see the collection of stamps there, the genuine start prices as well. It all adds up to £42.06, but we've only got 3 chances left to come in and get a hold of these. That was Creative Expressions. Was that the wrong one? Sorry, yes, that was the wrong details for this particular stamp set. I do beg your pardon, but you know what? Never promised you a rose garden. £11.78 if you want to get a hold of these, but we've only got 2 left. It is the polite 2. That means if there are 3 of you trying to get hold of these, then one of you will miss out. You do need to check out to bag yourself a bargain. That's what Craft Price Drop is all about. The more of you come in, the more the price drops. Now we're down to £11.34. All Freedom members in today, well done, congratulations. That means your P&P is included. I told you the price is now under £11, so the final 2, check out your baskets. All 4 for less than price of 2. It's a marvellous deal, it really is. Now, £10.90 is a great price. There you go. We are now down to the final 1. Are you going to be my final 1? Please be my final 1. Check out, and then I can blow out my nose, that is. Right, only 1 left. And it's gone. Well done, Anne. I can finally blow my nose. Well done, everyone. Well done, everyone. £10.90, £2.95 UK P&P, but if you're a Freedom member, then your P&P is included. It's been great to have your company this morning. You've really cheered me up. I hope you've bagged yourself the bargain that you wanted. We have Craft Price Drop back tonight at 7 p.m. tonight if you want to. Please do stay with us though, because we do have more coming up on Hochanda. You've been watching us online only, and I just want to actually, do we have gallery cam available? It's not actually available. I was going to show you, Leslie. I was going to show you, Jimmy. Howard is here. Oh, they took it away. I can show you Howard if you want. Oh, he's not as scary as he looks. No, I didn't mean that. Howard's lovely. It's been great to have your company. From all the team here, thank you so much. Enjoy your bagels. Enjoy your salted caramel popcorn. I'm so hungry. I think I'm going to get that myself. Well done, everyone. We'll see you soon.